Hello and welcome to MLB The Show 13 Giants Fantasy Game 3 edition, and welcome in. I'm Robert Dieters with Steven Hughes, my co-host today, and we got our third game, and we have Barry Zito on the mound versus Shelby Miller. This is fantasy, but Zito, we picked him because of the curveball. And now the starting lineup for the Giants goes like this. Carl Crawford batting first and playing left, batting second and playing second, Marco Escuro, batting third and playing first, Alan Craig, batting fourth and playing third, Pedro Alvarez, playing right field and batting fifth, Michael Kadire, batting sixth and playing center field, Sin Shu Chu, batting seventh and playing catcher, A.J. Ellis, batting eighth, shortstop, the switch hitter, Marwin Gonzalez, batting ninth, the pitcher, Barry Zito. Now go to LA Dodgers starting lineup. For batting first, playing center field, Peter Borjos. Batting second and playing second, Jeff Kevitcher. That's an interesting. Batting third and playing left, Ryan Braun. Batting fourth and playing first, Justin Morneau. Batting fifth and playing right, Nelson Cruz. Batting sixth and playing third, Ryan Zimmerman. Batting seventh and playing catcher, Salvador Perez. Batting eighth and playing short, Zach Cozart. Batting ninth, pitching, Shelby Miller. Alright, let's get this game underway. As the Giants are 0-2 in the series, can they avoid the sweep, or will the Dodgers sweep the Giants? So far, the Giants have not gotten any runs, and they are overall rated first in batting. Wow, that's amazing. So we're going to go out to Dodgers Stadium. And I'll be starting out. I'll be doing the odd innings. Steven will be doing the even innings. And this will be a good game. As to start out, Carl Crawford, Marco Escuro, and Alan Craig. First three batters. You got the lefty, righty, righty going for you. So waiting for the game to be underway. And welcome Carl Crawford batting in. And the pitch from Miller, that's going to be a strike one on the left side. Carl Crawford, pitch from Miller. And Carl Crawford's going to start out. This could go for two with his speed, going down the right side of the field. Nelson Cruz bringing it in to Jeff Kevitcher, and Carl Crawford's on with the double. Wow. Way to start it off. And let's go Marco Scudero. And Carl Crawford's first double of the year. The pitch. Marco Scudero getting into third. Carl Crawford gets tagged up. Scudero, a double play. Wow. And that's a little upsetting. And let's go to Alan Craig with two outs already in this one. And the curveball outside, it's going to be 1-0. We started this game at 7:12. Another ball, 2-0 outside. And the pitch for Miller, Alan Craig's going to foul that one off. So it's going to be 1-2. The solid fastball at 91 miles per hour. Foul off. Now the count will go to 2-2 with two outs. And the pitch to Craig. And another one fouled off. The count will remain at 2-2. And Alan Craig just battling up there. Pitch. That's going to be a ball outside, 3-2. Good eye so far. And on deck is Pedro Alvarez. Did not play in yesterday's ball game. And another one fouled off. Now Craig's just got to wait for it. The pitch. Another one fouled off to the left side. It's going to be 3-2, the full count. And this is going to be the ninth pitch of the at-bat. Alan Craig's going to strike out with the fastball with the first K for Miller. And now Barry Zito gets to mount his first appearance of this season. A bounce-back season last year, as he's struggled as a Giant ever since he came from the other side of the bay. Now let's get this game underway. Peter Borjos coming up. And Peter Borjos is going to get on the first pitch, the fastball, and he'll get on. It's going to be a single. And now we have Jeff Kempinger. The pitch from Zito. Jeff Kempinger is going to have a fly out to Carl Crawford. And he's got it out there. Carl Crawford throwing it back into first. Alan Craig's got it, but Peter Borjos will come back in safely. And here comes Ryan Braun. The pitch. A ball outside. Below the knees. It's going to be 1-0. The pitch from Zito. And the curveball. And Braun just looks at that one. And it's going to be 1-1. And a throwback over to Peter Borjos to keep him safe. But he'll be safe at first. And the pitch from Zito. The fastball, and that's going to be in there. It's going to be 1-2. Pitch from Zito. That's going to be a ball, and Braun held his bat on that one, so 2-2. Pitch from Zito. And gets Ryan Braun. And what a good pitching duel with Zito. And the pitch. Here Borjos is going to steal here. And AJ Alvisto will not be in time. So a man on second here. Justin Morneau can maybe bring in a run early for the Dodgers. And another ball is going to be 2-0. And the pitch from Zito. The fastball. Carl Crawford, does he have it? Yes! What a good run for Carl Crawford to get the last out. I'm going to give back the duties to Steven Hughes.
What's up, guys? I'm here doing the even innings in the finale of a 3-game series to start the season for the San Francisco Giants. Here in the top of the second, Pedro Alvarez will start off for the Giants as he's going to rip up the first pitch down the right field line. It looks like Cruz will get under it, and he'll hold Alvarez at first, and it'll be a leadoff single. The second time in this game, well, in the second inning, surprisingly, the Giants have started with a leadoff base hit, first with Crawford with a double, just last thing the top of the first. Goodire, his first pitch he sees, it'll be very late, and he'll be fouled off over near the Giants' dugout. It'll be 1-0. No threat at first base as Alvarez is the average speed runner. Goodire will foul out the low fastball to the left side. 0-2 now, the count. Joey Miller with the advantage, the pitch. Fastball, very enticing for Goodire, but he holds off. It's 1-2 now. Miller delivers. And another foul ball for Goodire. Alvarez is off and going on that pitch. So scamper on back to first base for, again, 1-2. Ooh, nice curveball. Very enticing also. But Goodire was able to lay off that again. It's 2-2 now. Nice little duel going on for Goodire, trying to work his at-bat with 2 strikes. And the fastball high, and it is now 3-2, a full count now. Let's see what Miller does. Sin-Chu Chu is on deck. The pitch. It's a high fastball for ball 4. So the first 2 batters of the inning for the Giants get on base, and with runner first and second with no outs, here comes Sin-Chu Chu, who is looking to do something here with a runner in scoring position. Miller, the pitch, and another ball, and Miller has thrown 3 straight balls, a concern obviously for Don Mattingly, who's looking for some solid pitching, and make it 4 straight balls as he throws another one. He is Chu is ahead of the count 2-0. Miller, the pitch. He'll have to put in a strike right there at 93. The 4-seam fastball gets in finally. 2-1 the count. The pitch. Jew up the middle and through, and the batter has a single. Alvarez grinding third, heading for home plate, and it is gonna be safe. Oh, Salvador Perez had it. He had the tag, he had the out, but he botches it right in front of him, and the Giants take a 1-0 lead, their first run of the season. Exciting moment for the Giants dugout as they get their first run across. And here goes AJ Ellis, who can do some more damage with runners in the corners with no outs. Miller in the jam. The first pitch. Ooh, nice hard and tight 12-6 curveball for a strike 0-1. The pitch. Foul ball. 0-2 now. The pitch. And ball. A little bit too inside with the 12-6. 1-2 now. Speed on both corners as we're looking at a 1-0 game. And swinging a drive. Left field, and it just curves foul. Ellis had that all the way. It had the distance, but it just curved foul. Wow, the Giants could have had a 4-0 lead right there. The pitch. Strike 3. He swings and misses. Marwin Gonzalez is up, and a questionable strike right there. Below the knees. 0-1. One out here in the top of the second. Runners in the corners with one out. Marwin Gonzalez will foul that one off to the left side. 0-2. Gonzalez chops one the first. They get out of second. They won't get out of first. The run will score. It's 2-0 Giants. Zito up. Checks his swing, and it'll be called a strike 0-1. Miller the pitch. Ground ball, base hit, up the middle. As Zito will get on. He's 1-for-1 now with the single. Runners the first, second now with 2 outs, and the pitching coach will come out to talk to Miller. And we're going to go to commercial break. As 2-0 is the score as we're looking at a nice little, talk from the manager to the pitcher.
Back into MLB The Show 13 Giants Fantasy Game 3. Giants are up 2-0 right now with 4 hits. And Shelby Miller has already thrown 34 pitches. Hasn't completed 2 innings yet. Carl Crawford now back up for the Giants. He had a double last time he was up. So he had a good inning. And the pitch up high, it's going to be 1-0 to Carl Crawford. And the pitch from Miller, Crawford's going to foul that one off. It's going to be 1-1. So far, this is going to be his 37th pitch from Miller. And Carl Crawford's going to get one through the middle. And Marwin Gonzalez is going to score. Yes. And the Giants go up 3-0, and the Giants are just on a hitting parade right now. And what a great game so far for the Giants. And we got Marco Scuro. He is 0-for-1 today. Does not join the hit parade yet. And that's going to be a swing and a miss. Marco Scuro thought that one was going low. So it's going to be 0-1. And the pitch. Marco Scuro is going to hit one through the gap. Zito is going to, looks like he's going to score on this one. Scuro going for 2, yes. Carl Crawford on third, and Giants are up 4-0, and what a good job so far by the Giants. Miller struggling in the late innings in Scuro's first double of the year. And a checks in from Alan Craig, but that'll be 0-1. With 2 outs here, the Giants are doing good. That's going to be a ball. The curveball will be outside. It's going to be 1-1. Shelby Miller's 42nd pitch of this inning. And the count is 1-2 to Alan Craig as he fouls another one off. The pitch. And Alan Craig, ooh, and I thought that one was fair down the line, but it's not. So it's going to be 1-2, and Alan Craig staying alive. And Alan Craig's hitting one deep, and that's going to be to the wall. And Alan Craig going for 2, he's going to bring in 2. And the Giants are just on a hitting parade right now. Non-scoring runs for their first 2 games, and it's 6-0, and Shelby Miller's still in there pitching. Pitch to Alvarez. That's going to be a swing and a miss. It's going to be 0-1. The pitch for Miller. A curveball outside. It's going to be 1-1. The Giants have some good plate discipline this inning. The pitch. Swing and a miss. It's going to be 1-2. But 2 outs. Alan Craig on second. The curveball, Pedro Alvarez is going to swing, and it's ball in the dirt, so Pedro Alvarez is thrown out at first. And let's bring it to Zito with the 6-0 lead, 7 hits. Wow, and good start for the Giants so far. And we're going to the bottom of the second. I'm going to bring it back to Stephen Hughes.
So guys, I'm back. Nelson Cruz up now for the Dodgers. The pitcher from Zito. And Nelson Cruz will take a strike with a 2-seam fastball. The movement on that takes it from pretty high to just in the strike zone, 0-1. Enticing fastball high, but Cruz will take the ball. 1-1 now. Zito getting a lot of help. 6-0 is your score. Cruz, swing and a miss from Cruz. 2-seam fastball running outside for Cruz, and it's 1-2 now. Zito, the pitch. And there's fastball down the line. Fastball outside, and Cruz going to take that down the left field line. Cruz running first, heading for second, and he is going to stand up and get in there with a lead-off double to start the second inning for the Dodgers. For Cruz, that's his second double of the year. And here comes Ryan Zimmerman. Fastball in for a strike, 0-1. Zimmerman batting 167 on the year with an RBI. The pitch. And curveball just misses on the outside corner. It's 1-1. Bottom of the second. Runner second, no outs. Zito delivers. Fastball, and Zimmerman's taking him to right field. No one's going to get that. It's going to hit off the wall. And we are looking at possibly a triple. 1 run's going to score. That'll be Nelson Cruz. Zimmerman heads on to third with a stand-up triple. The Dodgers trying to get revenge on the 6-run second for the Giants. Here's now a 6-1. For Zimmerman, that is his first triple of the year, his second RBI. Salvador Perez is up to the plate now. He'll take a ball outside, 1-0. 6-1 is your score, as Zito is showing a little bit of fatigue here in the early second. Strike in there on the high outside corner, 1-1. Ground ball. The run's going to score. Gonzalez on the first and just out. So the first out of the inning is a trade for the second run in the game for the Dodgers. Is 6-2 Dodgers. 1 out here in the bottom of the second, and here comes Zach Kozar at the shortstop. The pitch. At 86 miles per hour, the 2-seam fastball goes right down the middle for a strike. It is 0-1. The pitch to Kozar. Ground ball. The third baseman Alvarez on to first, and it pulls Craig off the bag. Robert Diers in honest discomfort after that. Will be an E5 on the throw. There'll be a runner on first now with 1 out. And a strike right there. Shelby Miller is going to sacrifice. He took back the bunt. It's now 0-1. Ground ball. Or off the bunt. And he's going to be safe. First baseman Craig tried to go for second base, and it turned out to be worse than expected. Peter Borges now up with runners on first and second with 1 out. Zito will try to find a pitch where he can enforce a ground ball for the double play. 2 off-speed pitches are called balls to start the at-bat. 2-0. Swing and a miss by Borges on the 2-seam fastball at 83 miles per hour in the low outside corner. It's 2-1. Two-seam fastball runs in on Borgios, jams him, and he fouls that one off. It's 2-2 now. Zito delivers, and it'll be a foul ball. Borgios trying to stay alive here. It's 2-2. Again. Ground ball, and it'll just be foul as Ellis took a grab at the ball. It's still 2-2. Little flare. The first baseman Craig is under that, and you make the catch. 2 away now. A big out right there with 2 outs. Here goes Jeff Keppinger. The pitch from Zito. Ball. 1-0. Right below the knees, Zito has been trying to find a good call today from the umpire. Has really got most of them. Ground ball, Alvarez. Out. No error right there this time, and the inning's over. So I'll take my duties over to Robert Dieters once again for the top of the third and bottom of the third inning. You're listening to MLB The Show 13, the Giants Fantasy League. This is the game number 3 here for me and Robert Dieters.
Hello, we're in the top of the third. Giants up 6-2, and struggles for Zito, but he's coming out fine. And Michael Kadire up to the plate. He had a walk last time he was up, and that's what happened to Miller. That was his troubles back in the early innings. The pitch, and the curveball is going to go in. It's going to be 0-2, and Michael Dyer fell behind last time he was up. Miller just fell behind. And Michael Kadire, that's going to be a foul ball. It's going to be 1-2 to the left side. Good game so far here. And the pitch from Miller. And Michael Kadire went around, so it's going to be a K. So, Michael Kadire is going to sit down. Sin Shu Chu is now up. He had an RBI last time. The single and the RBI. So 1-0 as the curveball goes all the way down in the dirt. The pitch. Shin-Shu Chu, wow. Lets that one go by. The fastball down low. It's going to be 1-1 inside. Shin-Shu Chu's going to have a swing and a miss. It's going to be 1-2, and he's falling behind right now. The pitch from Miller. And the changeup, the off speed is going to get Shin-Shu Chu, and that's going to be another K. 2 straight Ks in a row, and this is what Miller needs after a last inning collapse. The pitch. The curveball, and that's going to be on the right side of the plate. It's going to be 0-1. The pitch from Miller. And the changeup's going to get everyone today. Another off speed, and it's going to be 0-2, and off balance was A.J. Ellis. And a ball in the dirt. And this could be another K, and it's going to be thrown over the head. A.J. Ellis is going to go back to first. So it's still considered a K, but A.J. Ellis will get on board. Marlon Gonzalez. He had an RBI last time. The fielder's choice. And a ball. Below the knees, it's going to be 1-0. And the pitch from Miller. And the curveball. Miller throwing some nasty stuff. It's going to be 1-1. The pitch. And that's going to be below the knees. So it's going to be 2-1. And Shelby Miller trying to go low with Marlon Gonzalez right now. The pitch. And another ball below the knees. 3-1. Pitch from Miller. And a questionable call, as that should have been ball 4, but I'm off the hump, so it's 3-2, a ball up high inside. And Marlon Gonzalez, this one's going, and that's going to be off the wall. A.J. Ellis, is he going to go all the way home? No, he's going to be stopped second and third. And you got second and third now with Barry Zito. He is 1 for 1 today. The single. So let's see what Zito can do. That's going to be a ball outside. It's going to be 1-0. And Shelby Miller does not want to be behind against the pitcher. The pitch. Another ball, 2-0, and he's throwing crazy right now. Miller, I don't know what he's thinking right now. So 2-0. Zito's not going to pulls back the bunt. 2-1. Pitch from Miller. Another ball, 3-1, and Zito. Good plate discipline as Carl Crawford is up next. Trust me, I think you want Carl Crawford up with the bases loaded. Pitch. The curveball is going to be inside. 3-2. Zito making him work. Pitch from Miller. And a foul away. Zito trying to keep it alive. He does not want to give an opportunity like this. And that's going to be strike 3 called. And Zito tried his best, but he's the pitcher. And the side is retired. Well, not the side, but, in the inning. And now you got Ryan Braun. Zito back on the mound for the bottom of the third. The pitch. And Ryan Braun's going to hit a grounder to Marwin Gonzalez. And he's got it in time. Over to Alan Craig. First pitch, first out. And you got Justin Morneau. This team is ranked the best offensive team in the league. Another one of Marwin Gonzalez. Will it get there in time? And the throw off the bag and errors for Marwin Gonzalez this whole series. And that's going to be an E6. Pitch to Nelson Cruz. The curveball. That's going to get Nelson Cruz swinging. That's going to be early. The pitch. Zito, the curveball in the dirt. AJ Ellis will recover it in time. And Zito 1-1 count to Nelson Cruz. The pitch. The changeup, a swing and a miss. Nelson Cruz 1-2 with 1 out. The pitch from Zito. Will he tie him up? No, he will not. It's outside 2-2, and I see what Zito was going with there. The pitch. And strike 3 called on the cutter and gets Nelson Cruz a looking. Ryan Zimmerman now up. He's 1 for 1 today. The curveball is going to be just outside 72 mile per hour. And the pitch from Zito. Fastball, that's going to be fouled off to the stands and right in the right field section. Pitch. The curveball down low below the knees. It's going to be 2-1. Pitch from Zito. And it's going to be the 4-seam fastball. Right at the knees, it's going to be 2-2. Pitch. Ryan Zimmerman's going to ground that one to Marco Scudero. That's going to go to second base to Marwin Gonzalez. And the inning is over. We're going to go top of the 4th. Giants up 6-2. And I'm going to give the duties back to Steven Hughes.
Here comes Carl Crawford to start the top of the 4th. He has a double and a single today. And make that another single, I think so, off the tip of the glove of Nelson Cruz. Let's see how the scorers will call that. But Crawford will be on to begin the inning. And we're going to have a new pitcher now. Don Mattingly has seen enough of Shelby Miller after 3+ innings. He is done, giving up 6 earned on 9 hits, it seems like. It looks like the scorer will call that a single from Carl Crawford's second of the game. Josh Renoke, the 6'3", 200-pound 30-year-old, will be coming onto the mound. The right-handed pitcher is looking to, stop the damage, stop the bleeding that the Dodgers have suffered through the 6 runs that that Shelby Miller gave up back in the second inning. Marco Scudero up to the plate. Jeffress is also warming up in the Dodgers bullpen. And Renoke will try to pick off Crawford, unsuccessful. 4-seam fastball, cutter, 2-seam fastball, and curveball is what you'll see out of Renoke. The pitch. First pitch you see is going to be a curveball low, and it's going to be in the dirt. Crawford trying to go for second on the wild pitch, and it's going to be save. Crawford, the speedster, gets there and gets to second in time, so it'll be a runner in scoring position with no outs here in the 4th. First pitch curveball that Scudero sees against Crawford at second base, and Crawford gets into the scoring position. The speedster was Scudero, a great contact hitter up to the plate. Scudero, he'll foul Second pitch off, that was a two-seam fastball. It's now 1-1. Crawford, ground ball to shortstop. That'll be Kozar on the first to Morneau, and he is out. Good pick there by Morneau at first base. Crawford will get to third base on that ground ball, though. It'll be one away with a runner on third. So fly ball here could bring in the 7th run of the game for the Giants. The pitch to Craig, and it'll be a ground ball. Zimmerman had it. He dove, and he bobbled it a little bit. So it'll be a single for Alan Craig, and the Giants take a 7-2 lead now as they continue to grow their lead. Here goes Pedro Alvarez now. One out here with a runner on first base. The pitch. Cutter swung on and missed at 86 miles per hour. High and obviously, and swing and a miss. 0-1. High two-seam fastball swung on and missed again. It's 0-2. The pitch. And the 12-6 curveball just freezes Alvarez. There's now 2 away now as Kadire will try to do something right now. With 2 outs in a row at first. Kadire has no hits on the year still. He's 0 for 1 today with a walk, and he was a part of the run parade that the Giants had in the top of the second. Fly ball. Could this be hit number 1 for Kadire? But Braun looks like he's under it. He'll make the catch at the warning track. In the end, he is over. 1 run on 2 hits for the Giants. It's now 7-2 as we head to the bottom of the 4th. It's Perez, Kozar, and Renicky for the Dodgers. Salvador Perez, the catcher, is 0 for 1 today with a ground out, and he got an RBI off of that back in the second. The pitch. Ground ball. Gonzalez on to first. In time, Craig had to do a little pick right there, but he gets it done. So it'll be 1 pitch, 1 out to start the bottom of the 4th. Here goes the shortstop, Zach Kozar. He's 0 for 1 today with also a ground out. With 1 out here in the 4th, the pitch. Two-seam fastball, and maybe a little bit too outside, says the umpire. It's 1-0. Two-seam fastball again. A little too much movement. It's now 2-0. 8:30 now over at Dodger Stadium. The pitch. Oh, that's a nice contact by Kozar. Left fielder Crawford, he'll have the speed enough to get back there in time and make the catch, and it'll be 2 away. Crawford over near the 375 sign in deep left field over towards left center. We're having a new pitcher next inning because Ronnie Paulino is going to be pinch hitting now in the pitcher spot, and he'll be looking to get his first at-bat of the year. The 6'3", 250-pound, 31-year-old catcher is looking to get something done here. Probably start a rally here with 2 outs in the 4th. Zito throws a nice two-seam fastball at 85 miles per hour, kind of slow. It's 0-1 now. He catches the strike zone. The pitch. And a check swing by Paulino, and he did go, and it's 0-2 with 2 outs. Zito was 1 strike away to get out of this inning once again, as he has done great after this 3 2/3. 12-6 curveball is going to One run scored for the Giants, and it's now 8-2 now. And I think we just realized we're on mute. So maybe a little recap for you guys. It's now 8-2. The Giants scored 1 in the top of the 6th, and that's pretty much it. We don't think we skipped a lot. We just realized it. We apologize for the unnoticed mute of this broadcast. And let's start with the bottom of the 6th inning. Hopefully you guys didn't miss much, but we're going straight right back at it. 8-2 now. Zito still on the mound for the Giants, as it's now 0-1 the count. Justin Morneau up to the plate. 0-1 the pitch. And foul ball. 0-2 now to Justin Morneau. From Zito, the delivery, the pitch, ground ball, Scudero, the jump hop, the jump throw, and he is out. Nice throw right there by Marcos Scudero. And there's going to be one away now in the bottom of the 6th inning. Here's Nelson Cruz up to the plate now, looking for yet another hit in today's ballgame. Zito throws in a strike, 0-1. Zito doing very good right now, as he's done good work after 5 1/3 innings of work, as he continues to get the outs necessary for a Giants possible victory here. 8-2 is your score. Cruz will foul that one off. It's now 1-2 with 1 out, no one on base in the bottom of the 6th. Zito to Cruz. Ground ball. It's Scudero once again. He's easily under that. Makes the throw to Craig, and there's 2 away. 2 outs here in the bottom of the 6th inning. And a foul ball, 0-1. Rumors are going around that the Giants and the Twins this early in the year, weirdly, are possibly thinking of a trade of first baseman. Paul Goldschmidt, the former Arizona Diamondback, will be coming to the Giants for Alan Craig. And Zito throws a strike in at the top in the high inside corner. It'll be 0-2. The pitch. Ball 1-2. So the rumors are just rumors. We'll find out in the next few days if that was really true from analysts from any end of baseball, from ESPN or from MLB Network. 1-2 now from Zito to Zimmerman. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. No runs, no hits for the Dodgers. It's still 8-2 as we're heading to the top of the 7th inning. And also the bottom of the 7th inning will be covered by Robert Dieters.
And let's get you the game summary. Carl Crawford, 4 for 4 with 3 singles and a double. RBI, a double and 3 runs. Ryan Zimmerman, I believe, was 2 for 3 on that one. And he has a triple in this one, so he's been doing well. And Zito has 6 innings under his belt, 3 hits, 2 runs, 2 earned, 4 strikeouts, and he's had a pretty solid game so far in this one. And now Sin Shu Chu coming up. And that's going to be a slider in there, 0-1. Oh, a new pitcher, Ryan Webb, coming on. His stuff is a changeup, slider, and the sinker. Nothing much. And it's going to be a ball outside. It's going to be 1-1. And the pitch. It's going to be a ball outside. It's going to be 2-1. And, just a good game for the Giants overall. Really need this outburst of runs. The pitch. Shin-Chu Chu's going to foul one off to the right side. It's going to be 2-2. And it's going to be a ball outside the changeup, 3-2. And making Ryan Webb work up there. Shin-Chu Chu, the pitch. And the slider is going to catch him. And that's going to be the first K for Webb. And now the pitch to A.J. Ellis. It's going to be a ball outside. It's going to be 1-0. The pitch. Angel's going to foul that one off. It's going to be 1-1. He has not had a good game today. 0 for 4. The pitch. There's going to be a ball outside. It's going to be 2-1. The pitch. And AJ Ellis is going to hit one down the left field line. And Ellis is going to get on with a single. His first hit of the day. And he had to get out of that slump. Now we got Marwin Gonzalez 2 for 3 with 2 doubles. In this one, good game for him. The pitch. Marwin Gonzalez is going to hit one down to Justin Marnell. Could this be 2? Wow, it is. A double play. And the inning is over. And now let's go to the Dodgers. As Salvador Perez is up to bat. Bottom of the 7th. Good game so far. Pitch Rosito, the changeup. That's going to go to Pedro Alvarez. Throw to first. He's going to make it. Alan Craig with the pickup. And we're going to see some action in the bullpen as Scott Atchinson's going to be in the bullpen for the Giants. The pitch, the changeup, and that's going to be inside. It's going to be an 0-1. Pitch from Zito. And Marwin Gonzalez to Alan Craig. Yes, it's going to be an out. So that's going to be second out as Brian Domingue is coming up now for the LA Dodgers. And there's going to be a new pitcher for the Dodgers in the 8th inning. And that's going to be a swing and a miss from Domingue. It's going to be 0-1. Zito, what a great game he's had so far. And another one fouled off. It's going to be 0-2. Looks like this will maybe be Zito's last inning. And right to Zito. And no, it won't be. And that's going to be a single. He did not throw that one earlier. So he made an error on that one by overthrowing it. And Peter Borjos, and that one's going to be up the middle. First and second, and Zito in some trouble. And you got Jeff Keminger 0 for 3 tonight. He has not had a good. He hasn't had his last game. He did bad too. He was hitless. So that first game was his best game. The pitch from Zito. And it's going to be a check swing, but it was in anyway. So it's going to be 0-2. The pitch. Jeff Keminger's going to foul that one off. It's going to be 0-2. 0-2 with 2 outs, first and second. The pitch. Jeff Keminger's going to foul that one off. And the pitch from Zito. He wants to get out of this inning. And it's going to be a ball outside, the first ball in this at bat. 1-2. 86 mile per hour fastball. The pitch. Another ball outside, seeing if Jeff Keminger will chase, and he is not. 2-2. The pitch. And another one fouled off. Keminger staying alive here, as he is known for this type batting. He pretty much just likes to take, but this is going to be a fly out to Michael Kadire, and he's got the out. And we're going to go to the top of the 8th. I'm going to bring it back to Stephen Hughes.
What's up, guys? This is going to be my last inning of a full inning of commentating as Jeremy Affeldt. The former Giant will be coming onto the mound for the Dodgers for his first appearance of the regular season. Barry Zito is supposed to be batting right now, but we're going to be seeing a pinch hitter in his place as the lefty's up, so we're probably looking and seeing a right-handed batter now for the Giants. And yes, it will be a right-handed batter, as Marlon Byrd, last game starter in the outfield, and more specifically in left field, will be getting the pinch hitting duties here in the top of the 8th to begin the top of the 8th. Jeremy Affeldt. We'll see a two-seam fastball, a sweeping curveball. On the first pitch, Bird will fly out to Nelson Cruz. One pitch went out to begin the top of the 8th. And here comes Carl Crawford today. 4 for 4 today. Let's see if he does better. Two-seam fastball, curveball, a sweeping curveball, four-seam fastball, and changeup is what we'll see out of Jeremy Affeldt. Line drive, Borjos will be under that, so Crawford will get out for the first time, but still, he had a great performance tonight, 4 for 5, and maybe he gets another at-bat in if the Giants can rack up a couple of runs here in this inning, give him the opportunity to bat in the 9th. Bochy undoubtedly will accept Crawford's performance, 4 for 5 today, and scoring 3 runs. A really good job. Here goes Scooter now, as he hits a fly ball. Borjos is under that. A very quick game by Affeldt, as he gets 3 outs easily to end the top of the 8th. No runs, no hits. Scott Atchison will be going on the mound, and we're going to have a double switch here. It looks like Marlon Byrd will be batting now, as we'll see who will be. He will be replacing Michael Dyer. And the hitless Michael Dyer will be coming out of the game, as Marlon Byrd will be coming in. And Scott Atchison, he'll be coming into his second game of the year. And he features a slider, a four-seam fastball, a two-seam fastball, and a curveball. Ryan Braun 0 for 3 today. He had his most notable out was a flyout in the 5th. Let's start the bottom of the 8th, folks. Braun up to the plate, gives Atchison the pitch. Ground ball, and it's through up the middle, and the batter has a single. So no outs, and one pitch gets a 1 runner on for the Dodgers, as Justin Morneau is up to the plate now. A legitimate threat at first base, as Braun is over there, and he is prone to steal bases. Justin Morneau will take a high curveball for a ball, 1-0. Can we see a possible rally here for the Dodgers? We will see. Atchison will throw a curveball too low, call the ball, 2-0 now. The pitch. Slider, the backdoor slider, which Morneau takes. It's called a strike, 2-1 now. Ground ball. Double play ball. Marwin Gonzalez on the first, and just safe as Morneau. Runs out at second. Robert Dieters thinks the runner at first should be out also. So the possible double play was just in the matter of inches away, but Morneau gets there in time. So 1 out in the bottom of the 8th as we see the replay, and it does look like Morneau got his foot in time as Nelson Cruz will come up to the plate now. The pitch. And a line drive, and look out, first base coach. A little old lay that time as he'll try to escape that screaming line drive. 0-1. Curveball, 2 outside. 1-1. 1-1 the count to Nelson Cruz, and it's going to be a ball now. 2-1. Cruz trying to continue to start a rally here in the bottom of the 8th. Swing and a miss above the low 90-mile-per-hour four-seamer from Atchison. It is 2-2 now. Let's see what Atchison does here. Swing and a miss. It is a two-seam fastball running low and inside to Cruz. He swings and misses, and we have 2 outs here. Giants having their biggest inning of the year. Well, it's only 3 games in the year, but they got 6 runs in 1 inning, and in the first 2 games, we had 0. So a definite outburst in hitting, which is big. And J.P. Howell will be coming into the game now for the Giants. He didn't get a lot of warm-up pitches, so he'll get some here on the mound. Some scores around the American League: 15-5. The Chicago White Sox blew out the Kansas City Royals at U.S. Cellular Field. Kubel hit 3 home runs in the game with 7 RBIs. What a great game over there by Kubel. At Target Field, it's 12-3. The Tigers take the win as Alex Cobb gets win number 1 of the year. Minnesota, not a lot of offense from their end. Josh Willingham with a 3-run shot from him, and then Alex Rios, he had an RBI. Yankees beat the Red Sox 6-1 today. The win goes to Hideki Kuroda, and the loss will go to Jared Weaver. David Freese with a big game for Boston as he went 2 for 4 with the RBI. For New York, Kuroda gave 11 hits, but he won 8 strong innings with no earned and 9 Ks. And let's go back to this game. 8-2 is your score as Ryan Zimmerman's up to the plate now. A ball from the slider, too low from Howell. 0-1. 1-0, and then make that 2-0 now. The sinker runs too low. Ground ball, just foul. The pitch, 2-1. And ground ball and dove and unsuccessful as Crawford will have to get it at left field. Base hit for Zimmerman. 2 outs. Runners are first and second. And here comes Salvador Perez. 1 for 10 in this series. And it's going to be called a ball slider, which could have caught a little bit of the strike zone. Is wisely called a ball 1-0. Strike on another slider. That one counts as 1-1. The pitch. And base hit up the middle. Let's see if anyone will score, and no one will score. The runner at third will hold up, and Morneau will hold up at third, and it will have the bases loaded now with 2 away. And I think it's time. It's a good time for the Giants to get Mariano Rivera warming up in the bullpen. And we're gonna have a mound visit by Dave Righetti as JP Howell will probably get something to talk about and to discuss what's going on. And we'll be going on to commercial break as these guys will talk it over and see what happens. It's the Giants 8, Dodgers 2 here in the bottom of the 8th. Welcome back, folks, to the MLB The Show 13 Giants Fantasy League. This is game number 3 here. 8-2 is your score. As Mariano Rivera will come onto the mound now, as the 43-year-old will finish out the jam here in the 8th inning, and hopefully get the job done in the 9th. As it won't be a safe situation, but it'll still get him some work as this is his first appearance this year. Zach Cozart has the bases loaded and 3 ducks on a pond as he can change this game to a 3-run ball game with 1 swing of the bat, and he can change it honestly to a 2-run game with 1 swing of the bat. Check swing. Mariano Rivera will catch the fly ball, and the inning is over. 1 pitch, 1 out that gets out of the jam for Rivera, and the inning is over. So that is it, folks. For my commentating, I'll be tuning in. I'll be checking in for the post-game show. And to finish the game, here is Robert Dieters.
And let's bring it to Alan Craig, 2 for 3 with a single and a double so far, and close inning there. I was a little worried, but Mariano Rivera gets it done. And the screw curveball gets him, Alan Craig, so 0-1. The pitch. Alan Craig's gonna swing and a miss on the curveball, so 0-2. The pitch. Alan Craig's gonna pop this one out to Salvador Perez, and he's gonna catch that one. So Alan Craig is try 2 for 4. He had a good day. Now the pitch to Pedro Alvarez. He's 2 for 4 today. The pitch. That's going to be fouled away. So it's going to be 0-1. Oh, and the A's are beating Seattle 19-1. As we have a pitch hitter, Justin Smock, is coming in. And that's going to be fouled away. It's going to be 0-1. I can't believe the A's are destroying Seattle 19-1. And Justin Smoke's going to take 0-2. And the pitch. It's going to be ball 1, 1 and 2. And a swing and a miss from Justin Smoke, and that's going to be strike 3 called. And now up Mariano Rivera, as they're going to let him swing the bat here. He needs some work. And I missed the first 2 pitches, so the count's at 0 and 2. The pitch. And that's going to be a swing and a miss. 3 straight pitches, Mariano Rivera goes down. And let's go to the bottom of the ninth as Justin Smoke takes over third base. And the pitch from Rivera. Strike 1 to Jeremy Affeldt. A little confused, but okay. I guess the Dodgers are sticking with Jeremy Affeldt for his first step out of the year. So there's going to be a ball, so it's going to be 1 and 1. Pitch from Rivera. Jeremy Affeldt's going to hit one to Carl Crawford out to left field, and he's got the easy catch. 1 out here. And Mariano Rivera, I'm glad he gets his first piece of work, as he had to come out with the bases loaded situation. And the pitch from Rivera to Peter Borjos. Out to Marlon Byrd. Marlon Bird's going to get that one easily. It's going to be 2 outs. Comes down to the last out. Jeff Kempinger, 0 for 4. The pitch from Rivera. And that one's going to go to Marwin Gonzalez, and he cannot hold on to it. And he's going to be on base. So let's see if he can end it with Ryan Braun. And then it's going to be ruled a base hit. It's going to be strike 1. So Jeff Kempinger's 1 for 5 today. Ryan again ready here. In his windup, the pitch. And Ryan Braun's going to hit one down. Oh, it's going to be down the right field line. And Jeff Kempinger going all the way home, and he is going to score easily. Ryan Braun with the triple. Mario Rivera gives up his first run of the year. And his first triple of the year, Ryan Braun. The pitch to Morneau from Rivera. And it's going to be a strike, 0-1, right at the knees. Pitch again. And a ground ball to Marwin Gonzalez. And he's going to bobble it again. So this inning isn't going to go out. So 8-4, and I mean, they're getting some more runs to, make the victory not that big. So, but 2 outs. Mariano Rivera's got to get out of here. Let's end the game. Pitch to Nelson Cruz. It's 0-1. Now it's 0-2. The pitch. Mariano Rivera's going to strike him out to end the game. 8-4 is your score. Giants win this one. Barry Zito, what a great performance, and he'll get the victory. And just wow, what a great game from both sides. And impressive performance from both sides. And let's go to our post-game report. And me and Steven will be talking just about the game and how we did today. And Carl Crawford, player of the game, he went 4 for 5 today. Good, solid performance out of him.
Great performance by all players around us. We're heading to the Giants post-game report presented by Spreaker.com. So welcome to the Giants post-game report here on the MLB The Show 13 Giants Fantasy League. Game number 3 is a victory for the Giants, their first one of the year, and here's the line for the Giants and the Dodgers. For the Giants, they score 8 runs on 14 hits, 5 errors. And for the Dodgers, 4 runs, 9 hits on 1 error. So the 5 errors for the Giants is my only concern, Robert, but the hitting today really showed up, and I'm really glad that was the case.
I'm glad I got those 6 runs going. I felt pretty confident today. I'm just glad that, we got the W today, and I'm looking forward to more of them. And, just great performance out of everybody, I would have to say. As we said before, I believe last time, we said we had pretty good success with Zito, and we did today. And, I'm happy about that.
Yeah, Zito really doing a good job. He goes 7 innings, 4 hits, 2 earned allowed, 4 strikeouts, so he gets win number 1 of the year. But on the other side of the mound, for the starting pitching, a struggling game for Shelby Miller as he can't even get out of the fourth. He can't even get out of the 4th inning. He goes 3 innings, 9 hits, 7 earned. He walks 1 with 7 strikeouts. So his ERA to start the year is not so good. It starts at 21.00. He has lost number 1 of the year. But the bullpen after that does some pretty good work. After that, they go 6 innings. They gave up only 5 hits, 1 earned, and strike out 5. And that's pretty good. Their starting pitcher struggled, but their bullpen was able to stop the bleeding. But the bleeding was more than they can already handle after what happened in the in the second inning with the 6 runs.
And solid performance from Carl Crawford today, because he had 4 hits out of 5 at bats. Also solid was Alan Craig. He had 4 at bats, 2 hits, he had 4 RBIs today, and solid. He's our big hitter, and he had to come out solid today.
Boys, he might get traded. That's a problem.
And that's a rumor right now, and we're not hoping it.
We're the owners of the Giants, so it's a rumor. We'll just put that out there right now. But I want to see better hitting overall from Sinju Chu. He's batting 200. That's not really that good. It's not really that good. Michael Kadire, he has no hits. I feel bad, but he needs to do better, in my opinion. Other than that, and the bullpen needing to step it up a bit. Mario Rivera only gave up 1 earned. Everything, bullpen work and some defense would really help us out. But that's all I got. And Giants see the win. I'm really glad about that.
We gotta just look forward to the next game, and we mixed up the lineups. So, Marlon Byrd started one day, and then we had Placido Polanco start a day too. They're in the same lineup, so we kind of have different people. It's just how it goes.
Yeah, I'm looking at Zito's the pitcher analysis for Zito. A lot of success out of the two-seam fastball. 81% of them were fastballs. Out the 37 pitches he threw were two-seam fastballs. And off the two-seam fastballs, he was 2 for 15. That's pretty good. Obviously, the four-seam fastball wasn't really that good. 1 for 5. But then looking at the Dodgers side, just looking at Shelby Miller, I feel like he threw too many fastballs. Of the 73 pitches he threw overall, 36 of them were fastballs. And we barreled him pretty much. Overall, we were 4 for 7 off the fastballs, so off the four-seam fastball. So I think that looking at this really helps us going into the next games and seeing a pitcher's best pitch and weaker pitches, especially from the hands of Zito, who had a terrific game, and how we can see batters like the cutter 0 for 5, 12-6 curveball. Not a lot of guys. We didn't really get a lot outs off of that. We were just trying to get ahead of the count with the 12-6 curveball. But we were 0 for 1 with that. And, I'm just saying, as a pitcher myself, that's what you want. So, I'm done.
The Giants did, and Carl Crawford today, I'm just looking at the batting analysis. He pretty much hit every first pitch he got, no doubt.
Yeah, he only looked at 8 pitches all game, and 4 of them were hits. So that's pretty ridiculous.
So 4 for 8 there. So hey, you can't argue with the stats today, and The 5 errors, I'm still concerned. Marwin Gonzalez still...
He'll get better.
He has work, but, I'm kind of glad he did good. He did good on the offensive side, so he did make up for it today, in my opinion.
Right.
Besides that, our team has, maybe we didn't score the first game, but, that second inning just, I think, brought our hopes up. 19 straight innings scoreless. Now, finally get it back, and, even with 2 outs, we still did pretty well in that second inning, because I remember we got about, 2 to 3 hits in that 2-out rally, and Zito even got a hit during that inning.
That's kind of weird, but...
It was, but, we got it done.
Yeah, just looking at the second inning, it was just Chu gets a single, Alvarez scores, Gonzalez reaches on a fielder's choice, Kadire scores, single, scored, Zito gets a single. It was a great second inning overall. So, that looks like to be it as we're heading to our 75th minute and an hour and 15 minutes into the show. We have to say thank you very much, folks, for listening to our show. Keep with our blog as we'll be doing shows, once a week per se. And, me and Robert are also doing individual shows, as I will do a Stevens All Baseball show on Monday. And Raul will probably do his Deed Sports Talk soon.
I'll be doing that tomorrow, actually. I just want to get it in. I had my last show, the Bay Area, and Stevens is actually on it. So, talk some good Giants and A's. And, I don't really talk Raiders because I don't consider them Bay Area sports whatsoever. So.
All right. But from all of us here at Spreaker.com, good night and have a great weekend.